Tales of love.
I done messed the sound settings all the way up. Heard myself, but was streaming myself. I think it's fine now. Ain't no way it's gonna be 14 minutes. No way. No way, no how. Bruh. He's so clumsy. Is that the mom? The mom is so nice. I don't wanna. No. What does he do? Beat the servants? I wanna go with them. I don't wanna go with y'all. No. Just don't care to get these ankles of steel. Teenage ankles of steel. I got Bro, this is y'all's house? Y'all left this?
Welcome home,
home,
my
my lady.
What? What are you gawping at? I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Lord Fourcheneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady. Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations.
I ain't get shit.
Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. 'Tis clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. 'Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Basement with some crazy stuff. I know their basement's a dungeon.
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently
These look
practical.
This is
I
the
am
best
so
outfit he's
glad
had
you
yet.
like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
Deck of those.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They
it's
belonged
sage
to your
shit.
father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry. I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Babysitting again.
Your time in Thafnir has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thafnir.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Fodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal. Thus, the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders would be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Cryle, Yostola, and myself. The remaining Scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a considerable margin. That she does. But I think Alize herself would assert that she's at her best when she's charging onto the breach. And from what I recall from the Grand Cosmos, there's a spring in her step when she fights by your side.
Ye gods, will you never let me hear the end of that? Rest assured that I will do what is asked of me, regardless of who I happen to be standing next to at any given time.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Johnny, it's 3:30. Why are you up? Did you say this would be an every night thing? Yeah, you're gonna spend like $15, maybe $20 on the cat hoodie or coat, the cat raincoat. Ow! Hit my knee. Incredible. Read what you're saying right now. What do you mean what? What do you mean what? Let's go back this way. I gotta repair my stuff. Oh, there's somebody. How convenient. No, I'm not putting that on. I'm not putting on the hey suit. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. There's a way for me to lock onto something. I'll remember my buttons. I really should go do the job quest. Maybe after I get the level 82 quest, it'll do it. Just ride the motor. Nope. I cannot. Wait. I can call stuff while I run now? What? I've been queuing for this duty for a total of like 4 days. Every time I'm on here, I try to do it. Can't be 4, more like 2, maybe. But it's not queuing. It's not doing anything. Yeah, your sleep is all jacked up. You do need to go to bed. Why are you up so late? Figure it out later. Or I'll figure it out later. And John didn't pull you off again. ISR. When he was a part of it? Oh, sweet. That's good. That's good. I'm glad y'all enjoying it. It's been a minute since you stayed up that late playing a game. At least since like 11, like Final Fantasy 11. You stayed up that late before. Kids gonna have a free day tomorrow. Okay. I'm still glad y'all had a fantastic time. Have trees and raptors trying to eat your face off on your walk to Juno. Trying to do supply quests. Syndicate thugs. What kind of stick does she have? What is that? I don't think I've ever seen her with a weapon. Military shooting at her because she killed the citizen for entering our place. He shot at her, so I shot it, didn't think it was fair game. All hell broke. Megan is kind of Sentry-esque, kind of territorial, defensive, I should say. Not territorial, defensive. I have to upload the recording. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. It's good. That has to be fun. I don't think anybody knew that would happen. Well, Jacob probably knew, but you don't know. I've been queued for 45 minutes and it still hasn't found me. I'm unqueued. Johnny, you sure you just don't want to do the upload like later? Because it's not going to take it. That's 4 hours. You don't make 4-hour-long videos and then have to upload them. I know it's chunky. If you do stay up, it's me personally, I don't know what it is. It makes me upset, like mad, when I see the sun rising and I have not slept yet. I hope it doesn't happen. That's all I'm getting at. Taking a nap. Get your own. Get your own Muzan outfit. In fact, the game gives it to you. Get your own. Wear your own. Yes, everybody can be a smooth essential. Smooth criminal, essentially. I don't want one. I want to see you wear it. I'm not gonna wear it right now. I did wear it for a while before. If you don't want one, you're gonna get one anyway. Smooth, essential criminal. Fawn. I forgot what point you did it. Why don't you just become a tank? So you can pull the Shadow Man out of your chest as well. Essentially, you playing as a dancer was basically a thing. How you play that job. There's so many mechanics to it. No, it's not the same here. It's a range job on here. You don't stab things, you throw chakrams at stuff. You're pretty much Xena without the sword. I like glanced at it and went, how do you know when you need to use what? Even as a sub, it gets kind of confusing for me because I'm like, I don't know what steps I need to be using on the enemy or which ones are best for that situation. For it to hit Horizon. I don't think it's gonna be forever. I don't think it's gonna take them as long as it took for them to get treasures out. I just don't know how long they're gonna draw treasures along. Because like I know that was like I'm not gonna say it was the favorite expansion, but it was pretty high up. Yes, it is 4 a.m. Go ahead. Go ahead and go. Go sleep. Night. Bye. Treasures comes out. Is it later on in the year? I think they're mostly done with it now. There are a lot of games you gotta play. But at least that can wait. That has to wait. Because you're still not 75. Unless you're gonna find somebody that's gonna drag you through the missions. Yes. Close window. Trying to close the window. I drag you through the missions. I can't drag you through those. Johnny, I'm not going to sleep. Why can't I? I can't solo treasure missions. Johnny, I'm about like 2 minutes from calling John on Discord and waking him and telling him that his wife won't go to bed. I don't think anybody's gonna. First two. Don't do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to wake him. Bruh. That is rude. Like, I'm the one with the power here. I can just mute you. I can time you out. If I can figure out how. I got what? I got this phone. Now what? Right. Right, you got his phone. I haven't tanked anything in a while. Chains of Promanthea myself.
Is everyone all right?
I'm not.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
And that should be the end of it.
Did we just kill all these people?
What now?
It's gonna collapse.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
What happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Raha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Damn.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions! We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
I want to haul an elephant in. Can I get out of his crotch, please? Why? This town feels huge, but it's not.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzat-Han.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat-Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
"'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed, so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee. In accordance with the covenant he forged with Hydralin, the stewardship of this star hath ever been his purpose. Silence in the face of thine actions is the greatest sign of his approval. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsummer's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.